You do not have to be good. You do not have to walk on your knees for 100 miles in the desert repenting. You only have to let the soft animal of your body love what it loves. Isn't that cool?
I think what Bridgerton is like it's all about love and I think putting Sophie at the center of it, it really tackles on like a lot of internal obstacles and external obstacles and talking about a deeper human desire that we all have and we all crave.
He really isn't a Cinderella in many ways. Like in terms of like the character ends up like being very like certainly not a damsel in distress or anything.
No.
Something waiting to be recognized.
No, and I never like yes, I know it's a Cinderella based story, but I don't think I ever drew parallels to it because I do really believe like our story is different, minus the clock striking 12 and she leaves an item of clothing behind. Like Sophie is, I think, so much more resilient and there is a lot more morals and values that she holds dear to her heart, and she doesn't take the easy route out to take a spin on the Cinderella story. I think is really, really nice.
Which is what Bridgerton does best, I think, which is take a story that we're familiar with and then completely surprise us with it and do things that are completely different. I think that's fun as a viewer because you think you know how it's going to go and then suddenly it goes in a completely different direction. You know what? There's a really nice poem, which I think is really good for an actor, I think, which is, you do not have to be good. You do not have to walk on your knees for 100 miles in the desert repenting. You only have to let the soft animal of your body love what it loves. Isn't that cool? You can't worry about being good. You can't sort of like, beat yourself up. You just have to do what interests you, I think. And like, just like whatever your body feels, like, and you just have to let yourself love it somehow. I don't know. I think I hold that quite tight.
Gosh, she knows so many quotes and poems. It's so impressive. I had a masterclass with a Korean actor, Hwang Jung-min, and he came to my high school because he was an alumni. And I just remember him talking about why do you want to be an actor? And that was, I think, the biggest advice for me because I think I still carry that. It makes me feel grounded, and whenever I feel insecure or doubtful, I always go back to my why. And I think that's the biggest thing because you deal with so much rejection in this industry. So how do you keep going despite that? And if you know your why, I think you can go really far. So that, I think, was probably the biggest advice I got.